Hello everyone. Let's see the E-mini S&P heat map or book map or whatever you call it. This is the setting for 987 tick chart. It is showing the basically the heavy orders that are coming in, as you see at the bottom here. You would see orders in this area. Something is here, and this is the current price that is moving. As you see, it's live chart. You see orders here, you see orders here, thinner colors, and there was a gap because it was off. I turned it off, and then our charts were off, completely off. I restarted it, so it starts fresh. But yesterday was a heavy day as well. As you see the bubbles and everything. This is very typical, almost exactly the same as your BookMap software or Jigsaw. I was a big fan of this over 10 years ago. I used to incorporate this into my trading. I still do, but here's what I have done 10 years ago. I have changed the whole thing. I created an indicator called SAL. Of course, we have the volume profile, as you see here on the right hand side. You will see it, but we also incorporate the same levels into our charts without the hassle of looking at this whole thing. So we incorporated this, we simplified this. This is an old indicator that I introduced over 10 years ago to my members. We call it the SAL indicator, substantial attraction levels, and you'll see it's exactly the same as your BookMap or Jigsaw or any other software that you have that pulls this information. There are a few differences. I will tell you what. See, look at here. This order at 98. Look at 98. It's detailed by the price actually, and also you can detail it in a different way. And I'll give you some benefits that I see are much better than using this system. To me, to our members as well. I'll give you the details. First of all, my SAL indicator that we created, you can filter it according to what you need. For example, my SAL indicator, if you go to studies, substantial attraction levels, right here, you can simply say, I want to see the biggest 50. Of course, it's limited to, I limited to 50 levels. I don't want to get more than 50 levels, right? Limited to 50 only. So I want to see 50 high levels or high embedded volume levels for my trading. Now, to me personally, I don't want a 50. I limit it to 20 when I trade, when I do my trades, because I want to see the heaviest 20. Now I don't think with, let me say okay, and we'll wait for it, and it will filter to only 20. Now I have only the heaviest 20. With this system, or with your BookMap or with your Jigsaw, you can put an order saying that I want to see over 100 or 200 or below 100. You cannot limit it. I don't think you can limit it to 50 biggest ones in the market, because this is a game of percentage. Let's say you have a thin day, and it will not show you enough information here, while on this side it will still show you the biggest 20 that you want to see. It's a percentage of the biggest 20 embedded volume in the market. Okay. The other advantage is this. You can simply lay it over your charts and start trading, and this information will give you what you want to see: the support, resistance, see the market bounce from here. You can put any other indicators: the daily high, daily low, daily close. You can put your other indicators, anything you want on this chart, and you can lay it according to what you want. You see, I put 20 on the Nasdaq, 20 on the E-mini S&P. The other advantage is, look at my daily chart. I will show you my daily chart on the example on the ES. All right, let me show you my daily chart. I put only one in the one level, so the biggest level on the ES just got printed right here. This is your biggest level, just got printed right here. So the biggest level out of all 50 is sitting is right here, right? So on the daily, it tells me there's a huge resistance in the area, and actually it should be a good shorting level, which is basically right on the small chart, is right here. Okay, it was a good shorting level. right? So you can filter, you can put on the hourly, you can put five, the biggest five, and you can filter it according to that. Also, you can go to the study, you can go to your substantial attraction levels, and you can color it differently. Also, you can have it shaded, and you can have it thicker or narrower according to the size of that embedded volume. For example, the thinner ones and the lighter ones have less volume, which is still amazing because out of the 20, you still filter to the biggest 20 levels. So this indicator has many more advantages, and it's much easier to use because we are not using only embedded volume or these levels. We're using volume profile, we're using VWAP, we're using the arrows, you're using, it's an anticipate, confirm, execute strategy. So it's a combination of multiple things, and I prefer it this way. It's very clean, and this is, by the way, it's a very old system or indicator. It gotten popular nowadays, recently in the past few years, but we've been using this for many years. And I actually recently created a system similar to this that works in the forex market. Although forex volume is not as regulated, but if you find the proper data feed and the proper broker and the proper trading platform, it works beautifully. Okay. One thing also I have to mention that when it comes to historical embedded volume, this you cannot see in other platforms, right? If you have your system in with NinjaTrader or any other platform, they don't have historical market depth. The only platform that I know of that has historical market depth is actually sierrachart. And I've been looking into it. For example, on the crude oil, I have this level as you see right here. This has been sitting here for a few days, right? Meanwhile, if you don't have historical data feed, this is day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you don't have historical data feed, right, or market depth, this will not show up on your BookMap or Jigsaw. That's why sierrachart has an advantage. So that's why I really prefer my sal indicator or over other indicators. Again, it's a preference, but for us it's very simple, and we use it on a daily basis. You see, it's exactly the same. This is also a sierrachart product here. This is my settings. This is my chart book for the heat map. Basically, this was designed by one of my students, and he gave it to me, although this was mine a long time ago, but I forgot all about it because I converted everything to a simple sal indicator. Another advantage is that when somebody is interested in watching the speed of the tape or volume building up, you will see, of course, these sal levels flashing or showing up, but also it's important if you're interested in seeing, a volume coming in and traders coming in. You will see these ledges or these edges of the volume profile actually changing, getting bigger. You will see them actually in action. If you have a small chart, you can basically sharpen the edges like this. See, if you sharpen the edges, you will see these. When, of course, the market is not very active now, but you will see them changing. You will see them getting bigger and shifting color. Sometimes it depends on your chart or the speed of the market. Not sometimes it's very slow, like now it's very slow, there is not much, but you will see them. So to me, having everything on one chart is very important. It makes trading easier. It makes also analyzing the markets easier.